What if your thoughts aren't really you? What if they're just noise you've been conditioned to believe is your identity? And what if the real key to clarity and transformation lies in separating yourself from the chaos inside your own head? Welcome to Mind Alchemy, where we challenge convention to transform your reality. Today, we're diving deep into the consciousness shift, how to stop identifying with your thoughts, and finally unlock the incredible power of your own awareness. Most of us go through life believing every single thought that pops into our heads. We take every worry, every flicker of self-doubt, and every negative story as absolute truth. This leads to endless overthinking, chronic stress, and that horrible feeling of being stuck in a loop. Here's the core of the problem. When you identify with your thoughts, you hand them complete control over your emotions, your decisions, and your very sense of self. It is like being trapped in a room with the music cranked up so loud, you can even hear yourself think. But what if you could just step outside that room? What if you could observe all that noise without getting swept away by it? This is the foundation of the consciousness shift, and it's a skill that anyone, including you, can learn. Here's a truth that might sound a little radical. You are not your thoughts. Don't just take my word for it. Neuroscience is catching up. Our brain has something called the default mode network, or DMN, which is responsible for mind wandering and all that self-focused chatter we experience. A 2023 study from Stanford University found that over-identifying with this mental chatter dramatically increases stress and clouds our decision-making. But here's the game-changing part. The same study showed that practicing mindfulness, simply observing your thoughts without judgment, reduces the activity in this network and boosts emotional regulation by a staggering 30%. This means by shifting your awareness from being your thoughts to observing them, you can literally rewire your brain for more calm and clarity. It's not about fighting or controlling your thoughts. It's about changing your relationship with them. This is the power of the consciousness shift, stepping back into the role of the silent observer and reclaiming your inner peace. So, how do you actually start making this shift? Let me give you a simple 3-step framework. You can begin today. Step 1 is the observer exercise. Set aside just 5 minutes. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and imagine your thoughts are clouds passing through the sky of your mind. Don't try to change them or judge them. Just watch them float by. This simple practice creates a powerful distance between you and your thoughts, helping you see them for what they are, temporary mental events, not your identity. Step 2 is thought journaling. Every morning, spend 5 minutes just writing down whatever is on your mind, completely unfiltered. Then, read it back as if you were reading someone else's diary. This creates an incredible shift in perspective, allowing you to spot recurring patterns and detach from the stories your mind is constantly spinning. Step 3 is the news detox for just 1 week. Eliminate news sources and social media feeds that are designed to trigger fear and outrage. Replace that time with content that expands your awareness. Think inspiring books, podcasts, or documentaries that focus on growth. This reduces the external noise, making it so much easier to connect with your own inner awareness. These steps might sound simple, but their impact is profound. Let's walk through a real-world example. Imagine you have a huge presentation coming up, and you're completely overwhelmed by self-doubt. Your mind is racing with thoughts like, what if I mess up, or I'm just not good enough for this? Instead of spiraling down that rabbit hole, you pause and use the observer exercise. You sit quietly, close your eyes, and just notice these thoughts as clouds passing by. You gently remind yourself, these thoughts are not me, they're just noise. Later, you use your journal to write about the experience. You jot down all those anxious thoughts and notice a pattern. Your mind almost always jumps to the worst-case scenario. This awareness alone helps you detach and prepare for the presentation with much more clarity and confidence. Finally, you commit to a news detox for the week, swapping out stressful media for a podcast on mindfulness. This simple shift helps you stay grounded and present, even when the pressure is on. The consciousness shift isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you truly are beneath all that mental noise. By observing your thoughts, journaling, and reducing external distractions, you can unlock a level of clarity and peace that will transform every single area of your life. For the full story behind this breakthrough, make sure to listen to this week's podcast episode, The Day I Discovered the Power of Consciousness, and join our amazing community over at mindalchemyhub.com/mindalchemy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss a new video. Until next time, remember, challenge convention, transform your reality.